Last time on Great Southern Travellers, we started our journey into the High Country. Join us this week as we head on south down Leobarry Way. G'day, and welcome to Great Southern Travellers. This is Emma, and I'm Joe. We're a couple of weekend warriors and holiday heroes based in Sydney, who spend our free time exploring Australia. Come and join us for the adventure.
So we're going to take Barry's Way south, across from the New South Wales Alps down into Victoria. Tonight we're only making our way onto Barry's Way. We're going about, I think it's about 50k to Jacobs River campground, right on the Snowy River. So Barry's Way just follows the Snowy River.
Hi, so we've set up camp at Jacob River campground. Got a nice little spot here in amongst the trees. Had a little bit of a nap. We've got set up, we've got a nice little table here, and Joe has managed to find himself a little room. Set him up with a beer, a chair, and he seems pretty happy just to sit there and throw a line. I'm not sure if there's many fish in there. Well, hello there.
Welcome to another episode of Casting Not Catching with me, Joe Smith. What we're doing now is casting and catching nothing.
Have you seen any fish in the water?
No, it's crystal clear, and I haven't seen a thing. Every now and then I see my lure, and I think, oh, is that a fish? And I go, no, that's my lure.
So you're being caught out by your own...
Hosted by my own petard, is that what you're aiming at?
You're not as smart as the fish, because the fish are not going for your lure, but you are.
Well, there aren't any fish there to go for the lure, unfortunately. I can't see anything, and I don't know whether you meant to cast upstream or downstream. So I've tried downstream for a bit, but then leaves my fish looking like it's swimming upstream. So I'm going to try upstream, and hopefully that'll leave the lure looking like it's a fish swimming downstream, and the big trout will go, ooh, that looks tasty. It's obviously how trout sound. Good morning from the Snowy River, which we've just got a beautiful sight of down below us. We're on, Barry Way, named after Leo Barry. Oh, that's a bit of a drop off. And it's a beautiful sunny morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Nice and warm as well, actually.
Yeah, not too cold. The river's down below us, so we're heading, I think, a little bit down towards it and across. We're going to cross the border today into Victoria. So we've just stopped along after going through Hinch River, found a little lookout point, so we're just going to go have a little look, see what we see. Wow, just look at that. Where are we?
We're right on the Snowy River. Beautiful view behind us, which I'm sure I've already shown you, right over her head. But pretty spectacular spot. You can see the Barry Way that we've come along, so we've worked our way along through here. We stopped down at the Pinch not long ago, and it's pretty good.
Where are we, Joe?
We're at Suggan Schoolhouse, which was, let me read from the sign and look knowledgeable, built in around 1860 by the O'Rourkes, who were the first permanent settlers. Now, O'Rourkes would tell us that they're Catholics, so they didn't believe in, any sort of prophylactics. So they had too many kids, which meant they had to build a schoolhouse for their own children. It's not a big space. Imagine that would have been a fire at some point. So there's a chimney there, keeping warm in winter. Picnic table to do their writing at, and then through here to the headmaster's office, which I imagine would give you the feeling that you're always waiting outside the headmaster's office and that you've done something wrong. After our stop at Suggan, we revelled in the drive south, soaking in the views along the way. until we saw a brown sign for a lookout and knew it was time for a walk.
Time for a nice walk, taking us about 20 minutes in, it'll take us a little while back because it's a bit uphill. But here you can see Tyre Forge. After my only hot shower of the week at Lake's entrance, the next morning we headed off to Bairnsdale to grab some breakfast and pick up some spare parts before heading back up into the mountains.
We're in Lycola, kind of at the southern end of the Alp Country and the High Country, Victoria. The interesting thing about Lycola is that it's owned by the Lions Club of South Victoria. So the whole town is owned. It's the only privately owned town in Victoria, and it's the only town in Victoria without mains power. And it's a pretty nice spot. We've caught it on a pretty spectacular day.
How to use the Tyre Deflator after a couple of tries. A bit dirty, but I think I've got the hang of it, and I'm just deflating the tyres so we can go up the hill. Alright.
So this actually counts as a road in the Victorian High Country. It's just a normal road for you to drive along as if nothing ever happened. When it says scenic lookout ahead, you know you want to make the most of it. And if any of you ever attempted to come to the High Country, I think it's views like these that you're looking for. We're about 50k south of Jameson, so I've no idea what we're looking at, but it looks pretty good. How good is this?
Join us next time as we continue our journey north, visit the iconic Craig's Hut and camp by the Kelly Tree. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe and tell us you liked it. You can also follow our adventures on Instagram. Until next time, hooroo kangaroo!